Welcome back to the channel, guys. Derek Zan here with YourLifeVR. Thank you for tuning in again. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at Meta Horizon Hyperscape. I'm going to show you one of the areas here, and I highly recommend you check this out if you haven't seen it. So let's go ahead and resume. So, Meta Horizon Hyperscape, I believe, uses what's called photogrammetry to take real-life scans of areas and then enter them into VR. And it's multiple scans assembled for our viewing pleasure. And I'm going to show y'all probably my favorite. I think my favorite. It's tough to tell. It's tough to choose a favorite. But I really like this one. I haven't dived deep into the other ones yet. This is rebeccafox's studio in San Francisco, California. Once again, rebeccafox. She uses metal to make sculptures and art, and also branched off into jewelry making. So let's jump in. Whoa, okay. Let me back away from my boundary here. This is incredible. I am never less amazed each time I jump in here. So, is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? This, ladies and gentlemen, is virtual reality. Okay, so I really feel like I'm in this space. That's the amazing thing here. Let's come on over here first. I'll start you in this corner. Like I said, I've only been in here a couple times. Didn't get to do a deep dive, but I saw some interesting things, and I'll run you through them. Look at all of these little things, these little knickknacks here, just all very well captured. You can see some of the limitations here of photogrammetry based on the angle that this text was captured at. But look at that, even the shine and reflection on the metal is just extraordinary. Here in the corner is this picture. This photo of women welders at the Oregon shipyards during World War II is truly remarkable. Welding has long been a male-dominated field, so seeing these pioneering women in their full welding gear is deeply inspiring. And I actually think I'd like to see that picture more clearly. It's a shame the faces didn't come out better, but I can look that up. I think I might be able to find it. What are these? Circle Mists is a series of wall sculptures made from steel enhanced with patina, inspired by the monotony of the pandemic lockdown. The series aims to evoke a sense of light and hope amidst repetition. Again, I wish I could see those better, but see, that picture came out perfect. Look at that. Might be an image of the artist at work there. Alright. Let's move further into the shop here. Now, I think it's just incredible that we can actually just walk around in here. Oh, let's start with these two. You cannot miss these two sculptures in the shop. First one. Planetary Illusions is a 5-foot welded steel sculpture that has been powder-coated red for durability and suitability for outdoor display. Featuring intersecting circles, the piece exudes a light and airy quality, creating a dynamic interplay of forms that evoke a sense of movement and space. It's hard to believe that somebody built that. That's an artist at work, absolutely. But this one. Capturing space is nearly double my height, standing at 10 feet while I am 5'2". This sculpture transforms metal, typically seen as a hard, heavy material, into something graceful. It is graceful. It's beautiful, actually. This deserves to be in a big, empty, open space right at the center. Fabricating this sculpture required an inventive approach. I welded part of it to my table for stability, used a ladder on top of the table to reach the necessary height, and held the rings in the air while welding them in place. Despite its large scale, it retains the light and delicate quality characteristic of my work. Definitely captured that feeling. Featuring interconnecting circles that seem to float in space, this sculpture can be displayed both indoors and outdoors due to its blue powder coating. It's powder coated. The way a sculpture reflects light is very important to its overall aesthetic. And using powder coating, and the way that she said can be displayed indoors and outdoors, seems to really have a deep understanding of that. You can see the welding points there and there. I would have thought it was held together in more places looking at it, honestly. Okay, so other things. Let's take a quick look around this shop. There's little refrigerator magnets here. Let's get into the See it teleporting. Okay. Interesting. We've got a work in progress here. A couple of works in progress. I think it's great. It's amazing that we can actually just walk around in here. This is extraordinary. That piece immediately catches my eye. It feels like, I don't think I clicked on this one yet. It feels like the ocean, actually, at different times. That feels like deep out in the ocean at night with just the moonlight. This is bright daytime. Cloudy waters. Uh-huh. I thought so. Inspired by my love for the ocean and its beauty and tranquility, I created a series of 3 bronze wall sculptures titled Earth, Sky, and Water. Designed to evoke contemplation, these pieces feature flat surfaces that create the illusion of depth and 3-dimensional forms through intricate texturing and patina. Wow. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. This is clearly something only the artist can make sense of. There's a lot to keep track of here. Wow. What's down here? I wonder if we can... Ah! Okay. How are we... This is incredible. How are... The fact that we're able to just... You know what? I wonder if I can get under here. Let's go ahead and do that. Ah. Wow. Look at that. It did push me back a little when I got further in. There you go. It's actually pushing the map. But still, to be able to... This level of detail is just... I'm blown away. I am blown away. We are living in the future, ladies and gentlemen. I like that whenever you see something, you can just click and get an explanation. It seems to be in the first person, because I'm seeing honorifics like I am, or my, or me. So I'm thinking that these are the words of the actual artist. These buckets contain a mixture of copper sulfate crystals, salt, and water, which I use to etch designs into steel wall sculptures. Wow. Definitely not something that you just get up one day and start doing. There's definitely education and learning required for this. Look at that. All right. By placing the metal between the rollers and using this hand crank, I can bend metal into various arcs. For tighter curves, I make several passes through the rollers, gradually tightening the machine with each pass to increase the curve. Slip roll. Neat. Oh, what is all this over here? I've been collecting metal since I started creating metal sculpture over 25 years ago. A few years ago, I organized all my raw materials by shape to streamline my creative process. It's good to have a system. I'm sure she wears some pretty thick gloves. Okay, this sculpture right here. I absolutely love this sculpture, and there's a story behind it. I like the track lighting over the pieces here in the shop. Give it a studio representation. I was thrilled when this sculpture was selected for a prestigious juried museum exhibition of Bay Area sculptors. The title Ebb and Flow captures the way the curves of the sculpture seem to merge in a mesmerizing flow, offering a visual rhythm that invites continuous exploration. Now, looking at this sculpture just for face value, you would think that the pieces were maybe cut and then welded back together so that they would intersect each other. But upon further inspection, at least that's what I thought when I first saw it. I genuinely thought that. Now, upon further inspection, I see it's just 2 pieces that were flat, like this, laid flat and bent inward onto each other, creating that illusion of interconnectivity, especially in this area here. And that piece together, the elongated shape of this larger circle and the smaller circle here, just create a absolutely gorgeous, mind-bending piece. It's no wonder it was selected. rebeccafox Studio. And here's some of the pieces, actually. Down here we can see the shapes. You can see that's still pretty thick metal. So no light work here. And she's got all the right tools for it, no doubt. All right. This piece, this tool, sorry. Even tools are a work of art. Yeah, they definitely can be. This piece here was the first tool. When I set up my own studio, this disc sander was one of the first tools I bought. It's incredibly handy for sanding metal, especially when I'm working on a repetitive fabrication, as it quickly smooths down the metal. So she worked as a welder in a metal fabrication shop early in the sculpture career. Huh. Oh, this drill press. My dad used to have one just like this. Actually, I think I still have it. I should pull it out. Ryobi. Love Ryobi. Absolutely. The master's chair. The master artisan. As any craftsman knows, you have to have questionable electrical setups. That's just par of the course. Oh man, look at that. See another sculpture being built right here. You see a fresh weld on that corner. Right here also. So let's stop for a second and just realize that this is virtual reality. I'm standing in my living room in another state, walking through rebeccafox's workshop, and it blows my mind. This space, I'm guessing, is like a shared collective space. It looks like different workshops or offices are set up and they're sectioned off, which is a great way to set up a warehouse. Absolutely love that. But yeah, okay, I'm going to take you over here to this corner and let me get oriented in a good spot so we can move around freely. We'll go ahead and teleport. There we go. There we go. So I do that because I'm orienting myself in the real world too, to stay within my boundaries, so that I can walk through and do things like this, without crashing into my television or my couch. Okay, so this corner of my studio is dedicated to jewelry creation, a passion that evolved from my work in metal sculpture. A couple of things I found neat here. I didn't know what these were. They're metal stamps, apparently. These are metal stamps that I use to create intricate textures and designs in my jewelry by imprinting patterns, letters, and images onto various metal surfaces. Pretty cool. Metal stamps. What I understand is that you put them down and hammer them in, and at least I think that's my working understanding of it. Wow. Fascinating. If I click something and you want to slow down the video and read it, you can. But remember, you can jump into this experience too, thanks to Meta Horizon. Yeah, this is incredible just to see all the... Oh my god, I really thought I was going to bump my head there. You can easily lose yourself in VR. It's especially with something this real. I mean, look at this. Look. I held up my arms and I expected to see my hands. Instead, I see controllers. It's just, you forget sometimes that you're in virtual space. And the way that it captures even shadow and light. I mean, look at the shadow here in these drawers. And look at this light. Look at these lights. Let's walk up to this light here. Again, photogrammetry, so you can capture the haze coming off the light. I almost feel like I can get in here and it will illuminate me. I feel the light. It's really, really well captured. Even this intricate tiny little piece right here, illuminated. Oh, it looks like some kind of a polishing device there. What is that? This magnetic pin finisher works by placing tiny thin magnetic pins inside a container with the jewelry, water, and a bit of polishing solution. When the machine is turned on, everything spins rapidly for about half an hour. The pins collide with the metal at high speeds, gradually polishing the surface to a brilliant shine. Yeah. How about that? I do know a thing or two. Oh man, we can even look down here. That's amazing. These are kind of neat. These were repurposed. This vintage medical storage unit has found new life in my studio, housing the parts, design ideas, and tools I need to create my jewelry. These compartments keep my creative process organized, offering easy access to the materials essential for my jewelry making. Organization is key, and that's great, something being repurposed like that. Definitely awesome. Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is interesting to me because these are clear plastic bottles and still manage to capture the reflection or the shine on the outside, giving the illusion of clarity in this. Well, it's not an illusion. It's real, but the way it captured it is so amazing. So that's it, guys. Like I said, if you want to see more, jump in. Like, I highly recommend that you check this out. Let's get around here. See if we can walk this way. This is rebeccafox's studio. Once more, let's head off in this direction over here. This is unbelievable. It's like we're actually here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look into this realistic virtual space, and hopefully this gives you an idea of what the future holds for VR. And Meta Horizon, they're doing some amazing things. They definitely are. Let's go ahead and pull that up again. So this was rebeccafox's studio in San Francisco, California. Rebecca Fox, we gave you 5 stars, not just for the shot, but also for the photogrammetry, because that is just it's amazing. Look at that. That is incredible. Incredible. Thank you, Rebecca, for letting us tour your shop. And for those of you viewing at home, please drop a like, subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot more cool stuff like this. And I'll show you some of the other realistic spaces too, because as you can see, there were 5 more spaces to see. So maybe we won't run through them all, but I'll show you at least 1 or 2 more. So that's it, guys. Derek Zan out, and I will see you in another reality.